Hey sis, you ready? You ready for the creator life? You ready to make millions, making money, making legacy wealth with what you know, with your knowledge? You ready? Actually, you'll never be ready. And I don't say that to scare you. I really don't. I say that to free you, because there's never going to be a time where you actually feel so ready that you are just going to have all the confidence in the world, all the money in the world, all the connections in the world, all the tools in the world. Being ready is actually a myth. So let's go ahead and just set you free today, because I don't want you to be stuck, and I don't want you to keep feeling like you just don't have confidence and you just can't get it done. You just can't do the thing you need to do. I don't want that for you. So today, I want to take you through the exact things that you can do to keep moving and stop waiting for ready. Let's do this. I spent years waiting to feel ready to launch, ready to show up, ready to start. But let me tell you what I have learned. I've learned that ready is a myth. It does not exist. And it's costing you your coins. It's costing you your coins. It's costing you your revenue. It's costing you your confidence. And it's costing you your breakthrough. Hey, if you're new here, I should probably introduce myself. I'm Angela. I used to be a teacher, and I left teaching 3 times before I finally figured out that I don't have to wait for ready to make a move. And because I totally decided to just move with the little that I had, I ended up being the creator of the Little Oil Challenge. I'll tell you more about that in just a bit. And the host and founder of the Cura Circle. If I can do it, you can do it. Before I left teaching for the 3rd time, I would often find myself daydreaming and truthfully just doubting if I had anything meaningful or anything worth turning into a real revenue stream for me outside of being a teacher. What changed? Oh, sis, here's what changed. I stopped waiting for permission. I stopped waiting for permission, and I started with the little, just like the woman in 2 Kings 4. Did I tell you her story? If you're new here, let me just give you a little background on why the Little Oil movement, why the Little Oil brand, to help millions of women all over the world. God showed me in 2 Kings 4 the story of the widow whose husband died and left her in a considerable amount of debt, and her creditors came knocking at her door and say, look, you owe this money, and you got a couple of options. One being just sell your sons into slavery, and that may settle some of your debt. I literally saw in the scripture where she went to her mentor, or her husband's mentor, Prophet Elisha, and she said, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. He said, what do you have in your house? And she started thinking, and she said, well, I have a little oil. He said, go get it. He told her to get the little oil that she had and go borrow some jars from her neighbors. She took all the jars she could find. She took her little oil. She was like, oh, now what? He said, fill the jars with oil. Then he said, now go sell it. The story ends like this. The Bible said she sold the oil, settled her debt, and lived off the rest. What does live off the rest mean? Live off the rest is code word for legacy wealth. And so that's the movement. That's the message. Never wait for ready, but move with the little oil that you have. What little oil, Angela? What about the few followers that you have? What about that one chapter of the book that you have written? What about a little part of that recipe that you have figured out? Take that little. What about just a title of a journal that you've been wanting to share for years to help women get out of the mental bondage of abuse, those things. It's the little things that you have. That's why you don't have to wait to feel ready. That's why you don't have to wait for ready. Today, I want to help you do what I did. I want to help you stop waiting for ready. Let me show you exactly what to do. Change your mind about what ready looks like. The biggest lie that I believed was that success begins with more time, more tools, more connections, more clarity, more stuff. If I can just get the shiny objects, if I can just get what they said on YouTube. But the truth is, success starts with a decision, not more stuff. Success starts with a yes. Type yes in the comments if you are done waiting for ready. Just type yes. Now, once you set that mindset shift in your head, mindset shift about what ready actually looks like, just take one step. Just one step. I don't want you to think about all the steps. I don't want you to think about all the things. Yes, they are there. I would never lie to you. All the steps that you need to take are there. That's what I'm here for. I'll walk you through those. All I need you to do today is just take one step. Just one. When I left teaching in 2023 for the third and final time, I didn't have everything built out. I didn't have everything already ready to go. I left in 2023 with a little oil, but that's really all I needed. I had the knowledge. I just didn't have a fully built community yet. I didn't build my community until 2024, January of 2024. But what I did have is my little oil. And I stopped relying on the mindset that I needed to be ready. And I asked myself, okay, what do I have? What do I have in my hand? I have knowledge. I have an understanding. I had already shared it and helped women launch their business, so I knew the little that I had was enough to make a step. I knew that the little that I had was enough to make a move. I took my story and I took the 3 P's, my purpose, my passion, and the profit opportunity in the market, and I just got started. I launched my community knowing that I would fall, I would make mistakes, and it began to multiply. I didn't launch it with everything figured out. I didn't launch it with all the bells and whistles. I just launched it. The one thing that I did not have that I know is keeping a lot of boss ladies out there from moving was a big audience. As a matter of fact, I didn't have one person that I knew for sure that would join my community except my mom and my sisters. But I built it as if millions of people were waiting at the door, as if millions of people were waiting in line. I just started. I didn't wait for a big audience. I didn't wait until I was ready with 1 million people waiting in line. No, I launched it as if they were already there. Because the truth of the matter is, I didn't need a big audience. I just needed bold action. I just needed to make a move. So now it's your turn. Now you have to make a step. Maybe you don't want to build a community. Maybe you want to start coaching. Maybe you want to author a book. Maybe you want to start speaking or consulting. Make one step, just one. And here is your step. I want you to take everything you know around your area of expertise, and I want you to find your perfect fit platform. I call it containers. It could be YouTube or a podcast. It could be a newsletter or a blog. It could be social media. And I want you to just start sharing your knowledge, what you know on any of those containers. If you love the camera, YouTube is a good fit for you. If you love writing, then a newsletter or a blog might be a good fit for you. Wherever you are comfortable sharing from your place of confidence, start sharing your knowledge. The people who need what you have to offer, they will find you. That is your first step. Don't wait for ready. Comment below what's something that you've been waiting on or sitting on because you felt like it wasn't time or you weren't ready yet. Go ahead and comment below what that is and then declare, I'm launching anyway. I'm launching anyway. Type it in the comments. Your people are waiting on you. They're out there literally waiting on you to help them solve the problem that you already figured out through your skills, through your experience, through your story. I'm not promising you $1 million tomorrow. I would never lie to you in that way. What I am saying is that you don't have to wait for ready. You can take what you have, the little oil you have, and just start, because you're gonna continue on the path to be rich, to get to the million. Spend 5 days with me and you'll have the plan to do just that. Meet me in the challenge. It only takes a little oil. No more waiting for ready. Ready is now. It's Angela Chesno here, and I will see you in the challenge. In the meantime, always be creating. Bye for now.